How's it going, Bakucrew? It's BakuBrad96 back with another Bakugan Geogan Rising unboxing, and this time, are we unboxing something? We got the Aquos Serpillious Ultra Starter Pack. Oh yeah, I don't get a whole lot of these on the channel. You know, usually I unbox the single Geogan or the single core Bakugan or Ultras, you know, the single packs anyway. So, really excited to get a 3-pack or starter pack for everyone. Let's rip right into it and see what we've got. Because I really like the starter packs. You know, you do get a lot more cards. You know, you do get a few more cards for the game, as well as more Bakugan. So it's definitely worth it. Get the plastic off of here. We'll get the goods out. And with Baku scissors in hand, let's get out Serpillious without any damage. Oh, it's only got one strip too. So there's the Serpillious. We'll move that gunk out of the way, just throw it out. There we go. Pop these Bakugan out. There we go. Alright. Everything's out of the packaging. Let's take a look. Oh, we don't want spoilers. But since it was already spoiled, there's the gate card that is included. And all the cores are spoiled too. Whoopsie. Oh well. I don't know. Let's switch it up. Let's take a look at the Bakugan this time. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So we have Haos Ninjiton or Ninjiton here. Zoom in for everyone. There we go. Really cool. Darkus still my favorite, but the Haos is really nice. Looks like it has a B power of 600 right there. Really cool. Has the one eye. I'll put it on the card. There we go. And then after that, I do believe this is Darkus Auratoa. And I was right. Yeah. Really cool. So that makes the second Auratoa I have. I do have the diamond. See if we can't find the B power on this cool one. Oh, it's got to be somewhere. I'm failing horribly. Can't even find the B power on a Bakugan. I'm really clueless. I have no idea. Okay. Take it off camera right quick. Okay, so the B power is white. I don't know if it's going to focus. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pick it up, but it is on there, and it is a B power of 400. Of course, we'll be able to get a better look once we get the character card out. But, you know, I do like to switch things up every once in a while, so I do want to take a look at the actual Bakugan this time. And the Ultra included, kind of the star, or at least why I picked this one up. It is Aquos Serpillious Ultra, and wow, so cool. Just as cool as the Ventus. Unfortunately, I haven't found the Elemental yet, which is a Bakugan that I really want to pick up. Not only because I don't have an Elemental Ventus yet, but because it just looks so cool. It is a really awesome design, and I would want it in Darkus as soon as it's released. Probably one of my favorite designs or Bakugan molds from Geogan Rising as a set whole. And yeah, I got a B power of 800 there, so not bad at all with Aquos Serpillious Ultra. So there's the 3 Bakugan. Now let's take a look at their stats, because that's what we all want to know. Starting off, because it was on top, we have the Darkus Auratoa, Green Fist, and a Orange Shield Core, B power of 400, 3 damage, and if it lands on a Green Fist, it gets plus 600 B power. So not bad at all. Really good for Green Fist strategies. He would be a good B power addition to, Darkus Falcron Ultra, because that one has Shadow Strike and then it gets damaged when it lands on a Green Fist. So this could be your B power part to that strategy or any Green Fist strategy, really. Really cool to see a Darkus Bakugan with that. But moving along, we do have the Haos Ninjiton, Magic Shield and a Green Fist Core, B power of 600 and 3 damage. No abilities, but 600 B power with a Magic Shield's not bad at all. In fact, Haos has been having a lot more Magic Shields this time around, and I'm not complaining whatsoever about that. Again, not a bad Bakugan. Now we're going to go ahead and get into that Serpillious though. So, has a Helix and an Orange Shield Core, not bad at all. B power of 800, which we already knew, and then 2 damage. So, not really damage heavy, but that B power is really good with a Helix Core, so not complaining. Definitely does have potential in some strategies. Not necessarily my Mono Aquos, because it's more of a magic shield, but it would be paired probably good with a Helix deck, I'm thinking. Now on to the Baku action cards you get in here. So we do have Leg Lance Attack, 5 energy for plus 1400 B power, which is a new card for me. Very happy to pick it up. Again, as you all know, I love getting new cards. So very nice. Another new card is Toxic Lasers, 5 energy for plus 800 B power, and 2 Frost Strike. Another very nice card. I would kind of say it's kind of like Silk Bolt or Silk Bolt Barrier or something like that, and it's 5 energy for plus 900 in scan, so kind of along those lines. But if you want to go with the Frost Strike strategy, definitely use this card over that one. And then we have Shadow Slicer, so a card I'm very happy to pick up. This makes my second one. Definitely want to start using this in my darkest builds. 2 energy for plus 400 B power, and you get to scan. So that's right, my darkest scan deck's going to get a little boost. Now I have 2 Shadow Slicers instead of the 1. So very happy to see another copy of that. Really cool. Before I forget though, I definitely don't want to make a whoopsie and forget like I do sometimes. We'll look at the Baku cores. So we have a Green Fist of plus 100 B power, and then Aquos and Pyrus get plus 3 damage. Helps Serpillious, but you don't want to help your opponent if they're running Pyrus, so I would strongly use a different core if you plan on using this team. Otherwise, if you're going to switch with a Pyrus, go ahead, go for it. The same thing with the other Green Fist, plus 100 B power, and then Darkus and Ventus get plus 3 damage. So it helps your Auratoa, but if your opponent has Ventus, you'll be helping them too. Be careful with that. The Helix core, you don't have that problem. It's a plus 500 B power and minus 1 damage. So if you can deal with not getting as much damage through, you are going to get a big B power buff with that core. And then we do have a plus 650 B power magic shield, the best one, my favorite one. Let's go power. Oh, and something that I absolutely love to see, for those of you who watched my Darkus Ninjiton unboxing, you all know I was super excited to get this core along with the Darkus and Aquos plus 400 because I didn't have these cores. So now I have 2, which means my Darkus Pyrus shield deck is that much better. Shout out to Jetra, Oxidox, and Darkus Ninjiton because I finally have another core for the deck profile. Very nice. Oh, and Pyrus Darkus get plus 400 B power. Yeah. And then the final one is Darkus and Ventus get plus 400 B power. So what an unboxing. Really cool Bakugan, really good Baku cards and cores. So that's not a bad set at all to consider picking up, especially if you play the TCG, because I think those are all really good cards. Probably the Toxic Lasers being the least best out of them, I guess, however you want to word it. But a really good set to pick up, and awesome Bakugan. I personally like Serpillious the most, so definitely worth it in my opinion. That'll do it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Super awesome to have an awesome Bakucrew. The channel is growing so much, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of flabbergasted at this point because I never thought I would get the support that I have now. So just, thank you all for being awesome. Thank you all for liking Bakugan and watching my videos. I hope you all have an awesome day or night, depending on when you're watching this. And remember, Bakugan Brawl.